Good morning students. So today we are going to discuss the second part of the exercise, that is the word problem. Question number 2. So students have asked some doubts. Okay, so I am discussing the doubts of some of the students who have done this exercise. Okay. So the question number first, let I also discuss some of the parts. You might be having some doubts. So I just forming the equations, and you can use substitution or elimination method, okay, as it is given in the question. So question number 2, part first, I will be giving the hint and you will be properly framing your questions. Okay, so the question number second first part is related to fraction. So this is the very first step, that you have to assume fraction as x by y. Okay, now read the question. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. So according to the question, there is no identity, we will use directly the condition. We add 1 to the numerator. So what is the numerator? As I already told, this x is called numerator and y is called denominator. Okay, so we add 1, that is x plus 1, divided by, subtract 1 from the denominator. So subtract 1, that is y minus 1. 1 from the denominator, so y minus 1. Do not write 1 minus y. Then the fraction becomes how much? Reduces to 1. This is also given in the question. So this is the condition first. Now what we will do, as we have already done this kind of question in exercise 3.3. So by cross multiplication, we get this, and this implies x minus y. We are now transposing this y to left hand side, minus 1, and this plus 1 is coming this side, so minus 2. X minus y equals to minus 2. Equation number first. Right? These are very easy questions. Just you have to read the question only carefully. What is the condition? So as per question, once again, it becomes 1 by 2. So write 1 by 2 equals to, if we only add 1 to the denominator. If we only add 1 to the denominator, it means 1 to the denominator, that is y plus 1. So this time we are not to add what? Any number with numerator. Oh, this is not given in the question. Okay, so you can read this line once again. 1 adding to the denominator. Right? So now find the fraction. So again, simplify this. So 2x equals to y plus 1 and 2x minus y equals to 1. Equation second. Now we have to use which method? Elimination method. Okay. So I have already spoken about elimination method. So if you want, I can solve now. Again let's solve this question with the help of elimination method. So write this equation x minus y equals to minus 2. I mean equation first. So we have to solve this. So clearly the coefficient of y is same. So there is no need for multiplication any number, because the coefficient is equal now. And now again see, we have to add or subtract, because both are negative sign. So they cannot be cancelled until unless they are of opposite sign. So we are what? Subtracting. I mean we are equation 2 minus equation first. So use minus sign, and this minus change with plus, and this minus changing with plus. Why? Because we are subtracting, on subtracting. So in subtraction, the symbol of these numbers being replaced or changed. Okay. So 2x, this minus y and plus y now cancel out. 2x minus x equals to x, and here 1 plus 2 equals to 3. So this is the value of x. And now I think it's very easy. Substitute this value of x where? In equation first, here at the place of x, or in equation second, and get the value of y. And after getting y, you will get what? The fraction x upon y. So write the value of x and y finally here at the place of x and y, and you will get the fraction. So I think this elimination method is clear to you. Now the doubt third part is related, we have already done. Thrice or 4 times means multiply. Okay, 2 and 3. So this type of question already discussed. And now as you asked, In doubt, third part I am discussing the sum of the digits of two-digit number. This is a very important question. Asked in board, two-digit number. So in two-digit number there are two places. So first of all we have to assume let the digit at the unit place be x, and similarly the digit at the tens place be y, because in two digit number we have unit place as well as tens place, right? Now number formed with these digits will be, now see, understand how to get the number. Digits are given, so 10 multiplied by tens place digit. So what is the tens place digit? It's y, so 10 into y, okay, then plus the unit place digit, that is x. So this is how that we can form the number 10 into tens place digit plus unit place digit. So this becomes 10y plus x, okay. So this is a very important line. If there is a two digit related problem question and one example is also there, so you must solve this. This is also the most important example, example 13 related to digit, okay. So you must solve these questions 4 or 5 times even. So now look at the condition. The sum of the digits of a two digit number is 9. So this is the case. First, sum of digits is 9. So what does it mean? Sum of digits, try to form the equation. Sum of digits be 9. It means x plus y equals to 9. Because the digits are x and y, okay. Also the case second states what? 9 times this number. 9 times this number. Which number? 10y plus x. This number means 10y plus x is equals to twice. Twice means 2 into, what is 2 into? Twice the number obtained by reversing the order of digits. Obtained by reversing the order of digits. So what it mean? Reversing the order of digits means replace x to y and y to x. So what we will get? See, we are replacing 10 into y is here. So we have to write x plus, in place of x we have to write y according to the question, that we are reversing the order of digits. You can even write being reversed, okay. Here order of digits being reversed, and 2 times it is given to the 9 times of the number according to question. And this is a very important condition that you have to understand and apply to the question. Now we get 9 times are 90y plus 9x equals to 20x plus 2y. We are multiplying by 2, okay. Now transposing the variables from right to left. So see, we are writing first of all x from 9x and this minus 20x plus 90y minus 2y equals to, there is nothing, so it becomes 0. Now next line, 9x minus 20x, what will have? 9x minus 20x means minus 11x, okay. And 90y minus 2y is what? Plus 88y equals to what? 0, okay. Now we can make this equation more simpler. How? Because we see both the numbers in x, y are divisible by 11. So we can divide this throughout equation by 11. So we can get minus x plus, will have 8y equals to 0. because if you divide 0 by 11, so you'll get 0 only, right? So this is done because of making the calculations easier. So equation first, this is equation first, and you will assume this is equation second. Minus x plus 8y equals to 0, and you can again simplify, use the elimination method. Okay, so elimination method, I have solved many questions, so you try for this elimination method. Now I am solving the next fourth part of the question. Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000 note. She asked the cashier to give her rupees 50 and rupees 100 notes only. And Meena got 25 notes in all. Find how many notes of rupees 50 and rupees 100 she received. Okay, so we have to find how many notes. So this is the last line which makes the question clear. We have to find let number of notes of rupees, how many rupees note are there? 50, be x, and number of notes of rupees 100. It means she is having the two types of notes, rupees 50 note and rupees 100 notes. So how many rupees 100 notes are there? Why? Because we don't know. Okay, how many notes are there? So according to question, Meena went to a bank to withdraw rupees 2000. The total value, so according to first condition, the total value of money is given 2000. Total rupees is what? 2000. And we have the two types of note, rupees 50 note and rupees 100. So in order to find the values, how many notes of 50 are there? X. So what is the value of rupees 50 note? 50 into x. Right? Suppose rupees 50 notes are 10. So what is the value? 500 rupees will be there. That we have to multiply. Plus 100 into y. Similarly multiply this by 100 equals to 2000. Now we see there are bigger numbers, so we can divide it by any number. So let us divide it out by 50 because all numbers are divisible by 50. So x plus 2y. This is done to make the calculations easier. Okay, and 50, what is 200? 0. So this is equation first. Similarly, second condition is second. This is the case first. Meena got 25 notes in all. So total notes are, total number of notes equals to 25. Total number of notes is 25. So 50 rupees note is x plus 100 rupees note y, that is x plus y equals to 25. Equation number 2. Okay, so we have to find the value of x and y. So using elimination method, right? So simplify this, x plus 2y equals to 40. This is equation first. So let I do the simplification. X for x, same sign and same symbol. So we will use subtract, that is minus, minus and minus. Everywhere minus will come. X for x cancel. So here minus y equals to minus 15. So y equals to 15. Substitute this value of y in any equation, get the value of x, and finally you will get the number of notes. Now the fifth part, which is based upon, I already have discussed this fixed charge something in the previous part. So if you have further doubt, you may ask this fifth part. Okay, so now I am going to use the another method. Okay, so let's learn one more method, right? Okay. So for next exercise, the name of method is, the topic is cross multiplication method. So far how many methods we have learned? First, graphical method. Second, substitution method. Third, elimination method, and this is the last cross multiplication according to your syllabus. Not last, there are as many as methods of solving linear equation in two variables. So in class 10th we have to use only these four types. Okay. So exercise 3.5. Let's see the question directly. Which of the following pair of linear equations has unique solution, no solution, and infinitely many solution, right? And if in case there is unique solution, only then find it by using cross multiplication method. So if there is unique solution, only then you have to use this method. So in first part you will see, okay, I write question number first. Part first, x minus 3y minus 3 equals to 0. 3x minus 9y minus 2 equals to 0. So now here find a1 by a2, that is 1 by 3, b1 by b2 means minus 3 coefficient of y. Let us also simplify this, 1 by 3 and c1 by c2 is what? Minus 3 upon minus 2, that is 3 by 2. So what we find here? Clearly a1 by a2 equal b1 by b2 not equal c1 by c2. It means, recall the condition, if this condition happens then there is no solution. So it means we do not need to solve the question further because there is no solution. Even if you try to solve the equation, you won't get any solution. Okay, because by rule there is no solution. Clear? So let us try in second part. Second part, 2x plus y 2x plus y equals to 5 and 3x plus 2y equals to 8. So here a1 by a2, first of all write the ratios, 2 by 3 and b1 by b2 1 by 2. No need to find third ratio. Why? Because already we have got the condition a1 by a2 not equals to b1 by b2, as 2 by 3 is not equal to 1 by 3. Both ratios are not equal. It means this implies there is unique solution exists. So now using what? Using cross, let us learn the method as well, multiplication method. So listen each and everything very carefully. Okay, so we are using cross multiplication method. So write the equation once again. Okay, this is the question, right? So this is the question now. So first of all, the first step is 2x plus y minus 5 equals to 0. Okay, 2x plus y minus 5 equals to 0. This is equation first. So the very first step is what? Reduce this in standard form. Now this is equation first implies. Now from second, 3x plus 2y minus 8 equals to 0. This is from equation second. So this is step 1. Okay. Now this is step second. Write x upon y upon and 1 upon. This is step second. Write the variable x, then y, then 1 in all the questions. Okay. Now learn. The next point is what? I mean next third step. X upon, this is upon, so we have to hide this term because we have to write x upon, so hide all these elements, I mean in this equation, sorry, this is the equation. You can say this one is third and fourth, so just forget first and second, now third and fourth. So hide this 2 and 3. So what are the coefficient? Write as it is 1, then in front of 1 is -5, then 2 and -8. Close in the braces. Clear or not? Check once again. We have to write x upon, so hide the all elements of x and write the remaining elements 1 -5, 1 -5, 2 and -8. Clear? Next, similarly, we have to write y upon. So what we will do? We will hide the elements of y and we have to write remaining elements. This is the rule of the method. So 2, then -5. Okay, do not change the order. If -5 is there, so write against 2. Do not write here -5. Otherwise question will be wrong. Okay, so as it is you have to write. Next 3 and -8. Check once again. Y upon, hide y and write 2 and remaining elements -5, 3 and -8 over here. Now 1 upon. So 1 upon means we have to hide what? 1 means constant. This is constant. So hide the constant and write these elements. So we are hiding these elements. So what we are left? 2, then 1 and 3 and 2. Okay, 2, 1, 3 and 2. Clear? So now this is the very important rule that how to design the elements x upon, y upon and 1 upon. So now think that 70% work is over. Now the last very important point. Now we have to cross multiplication method. So this into this arrow I am using, and this arrow indicating that we have to multiply these number first. Okay, so multiply 1 into -8. So what I will get? -8. Right? Now minus. Every time we will write minus here. Now these cross product 2 into -5. What is 2 into -5? -10 equals to y upon. Now again this arrow indicates down to upward direction. Okay, this direction is very important, otherwise question will be wrong. So 3 into -5 -15. Every time you will have to write here -15 because of the product. This might be plus or this might be minus, but there is always minus sign. Then you can use bracket. Product of these remaining -8 to the 16 equals to 1 upon 2 to the 4, then -3 1 to 3. So this is a very important steps. Okay, so now only 1 or 2 steps are there. Cross product, right? So understand, this is the direction. So as soon as you start solving, use this direction. Now we are very close to the solution. X upon, find -8 minus plus 10. What will come? -8 plus 10 equals to y upon -15 plus 16 equals to 1 upon 4 minus 3, 1. So x upon 2, y upon 1, 1 upon 1. Now first, second or third. We have to assume first, second or third equation. Now to find values, so we will take from first and third. Always we will take first and third. X upon 2 equal 1 upon 1. Now cross multiplying. So we will get, see the value of x. Similarly, we will take second and third. So what we will get? Y upon 1, 1 upon 1. Cross multiplying, y equals to 1. So as compared to elimination and substitution, I think it might be tough, or it is up to you. So watch the videos 2-3 times, and these are very important steps. So today you have to do 4-5 questions of the similar pattern. Okay, select any question and solve by using cross multiplication. 5 questions you have to do. any questions from NCERT. Okay, and if you have any doubt, you can again ask it to me. Thank you very much.